right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight.
Rawls. The homie from the set dog in Spain. Shout out to the homie in Spain. Everything's a go. All systems a go. Days.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
9 amps in my bank account. Good morning from Spain, homie. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Over there is different.
Yeah.
Like different time. I mean, like the time is completely.
Right.
We're going to sleep. We're getting ready to go Mimi's, and they're getting up like, let's go catch a spot.
Yeah. For real.
2Cents. Yep. And we got these new neighbors, and they're over here bumping on us
On Thursday.
on Thursday.
It's like all week I don't hear shit. Thursdays are like
Except for they think we're closed.
Yeah.
They don't realize there's production going on. Anyways, 2Cents podcast. We here. Another week down. Another week out. Man, what's today? Today's April what?
It's
May.
11.
It's May.
May 11th.
May 11th, dog. Damn. Cinco de Mayo was last week. I don't even think we talked about it being Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah.
See how you are?
You know you know what it is?
What is
Why was Cinco de Mayo? Because it's the Cinco de Mayo because the president of Mexico, or the fool that was running Mexico during the time of the independence, he was like, "Well, I'm gonna say our independence started from the day I was in office."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think September is the real Mexican
September
independence.
16th, right?
Yeah. And then after May 5th is just like the day that he was.
He was like, "Hey, I established it. You know what I mean? It was me.
Right.
Don't worry. We'll put it into the books.
Yeah.
You know, but I actually can kind of see that happening.
Right.
I would do some shit like that. Yeah, but if you claim your independence earlier, right? Then Americans are trying to say, "Oh, well, we got it then." They're like, "Well, I got it
Right.
on May 5th."
Yeah, and then Americans
I got it before you, homie.
profited off of it and made it a big ass thing that
Right.
you know, to sell beer and chips.
Hey, so another week down.
Another week down.
How was your week, dog?
It was amazing. It was tight.
It was amazing.
My
It was
daughter's
tight.
birthday and shit, and Mother's Day, I guess.
And Mother's Day.
Well, I'm
today.
gonna do Mother's Day Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, Mother's Day Sunday.
Yeah.
Right.
But Mexicans celebrate it on.
It's Saturday. I mean,
The
it's really
10th.
like today or the 10th or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, man.
Shout out to Señora ayer.
Yeah. No, yesterday's the 10th.
Yeah, yesterday
Today's
was
it.
10.
Yeah, but Sunday for us, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like Sunday. Shout out everybody's mom.
Yeah.
Germ is everyone's mom's favorite pool boy and shit. Germ, where the hell are you at?
Free germ.
Free Germ. Well, man, I
He
mean,
in the trap.
he's in
For
the
real,
trap.
for real.
Hey, that fool is so funny, dog. He's like, "Oh, what up?"
Last time I was on freestyling and shit.
Oh, he was freestyling.
That was
for
how
sure.
hilarious.
Hey, shout out Germ, wherever he's at.
Who's them fucking spooky people walking by?
Where at? Oh shit.
Right now you missed it. Look at that. There's shadow people right there.
Oh man, no, kill that. No, kill that.
All right.
Yeah, he's gone.
Over there, over here, up there. Where?
Hey, that fool was like, "Hey, is it over there?" Hey,
Can you hear me
2Cents.
now?
Hey, bro, society's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, walking around downtown Las Vegas, bro, art district. I mean, we're like in proximity of a few different things. I mean, there's Fremont, there's Naked City, there's the art district. There's this guy. I don't know what this guy's show is, but he has like a little, like he walks around Vegas and talks about different stuff. Talks about the Strip, talks about dangerous neighborhoods.
Oh, where?
And one of them is right here in Las Vegas Boulevard in Charleston. He's like, man, and he's like in there. He's like, there's people on the ground just sleeping, and he's like walking. And it's true though, dog. You go over there. I mean, I don't see it as dangerous though.
Right.
I just pass by like it's any other day, bro.
Yeah.
But I guess I could see how.
Some people ain't immune to it, yeah. You know, they come from their suburb, fucking
Right.
high rise hotel, and all of a sudden
Right.
they're stepping over sticky people and shit. They're like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's pretty far out there. You know, I mean, what do you say? You don't think sticky?
I'm pretty sticky.
Oh, yo, sticky. Yeah, man, where's my herb at, motherfucker?
Bums always got sticky ass shit.
Yeah.
Every time they step, dog. He's like, bro, what the fuck?
Hey, you know what? Actually, man, I sponsor a couple of them.
Where?
I mean, like, they just like they're always around.
Right.
I'll see them. I'll be doing something, painting, doing something. Oh, what up, man? And one of them like caught my interest as far as like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Chill, man. Just chill. You know what I mean?
Who, Nick?
Nick? No, Nick's cool, but I've never seen Nick. I've seen Nick in the alley one time, but I've
seen
never
Nick
seen.
on my side.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, on Decatur. I was like, what's
Nick
up?
is tight. He's like, what up, huh?
Hey, 2Cents! I would call it 2Cents. He called everybody 2Cents. No, he'd be like, where's 2Cents at, too? Where's the other 2Cents? I'm like, that was out and about, dog.
Just out and about.
That was funny.
Hey, you know what? He is, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, so with all this crazy shit, you know, like these fools, do you think any of them are like writers? Do you think they write?
A lot of fools are writers and bums.
Like straight bums, huh?
Hell yeah.
Have you seen the movie Beat Street?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Spit.
Spit is the grimy one.
Yeah, Spit is the one that keeps going over that full shit. But he's like a bum fool.
Oh.
Hey, is that what's is the iPad play?
It says go live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit that button right there, dog.
2, 1.
There you go.
It's like that for Cap's character, right? I guess. Or that for
Oh,
Cap that
Caps?
was just capping everybody over there in New York.
But Spit.
Yeah.
And the movie is Spit.
Yeah. But in real life, there was a fool called Cap, and that's where the word capping somebody came from, because that fool would just diss everybody. He didn't give a fuck. It's this toy ass throwy. It was just cap.
That's
It was
right.
just capping a bunch of fools, dog. Like seeing all these big heads, and that's where the name capping somebody came from.
Okay.
That fool Cap.
See, he made his mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Free game.
controversy sells. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like like you could be getting up hella and just nobody even gives a fuck until, oh, did you see that fool? He's beefing with those fools.
Yeah.
Right? You didn't get no fame till you started beefing and shit.
And a lot of fools take that route, right?
I think so.
Like, fuck y'all.
I mean,
so what?
I think that's, I don't know who hasn't taken that route.
Who has not?
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
Who hasn't taken that route? One way or another, right?
Right.
I mean, if you haven't beefed it with nobody, I mean, that's one of the things that like come with it. Like at some point,
Right.
you know, either you had it for a little bit and you squashed it or whatever, but at some point, you're gonna need to have battling beef.
You're gonna run into that fool that says that same name you have back at you, and you're like, "What?" It just changes the whole scenario.
Hey, you're like, that's my name.
Yeah.
That's my name too,
And
dog.
then you fool start adding, you're like, "Big bad 2Cents," and the other fool's like, "Miraculous, humongous 2Cents." You fools are just
Right.
out to each other with the name.
Hey, those.
OG, triple OG, 2Cents. And it's just like,
Hey, you see that meme where those fools are like, "Hey, you right?"
yeah.
And the other fool's like, "Hey, you right?" And they just like keep getting closer and closer. You seen it?
Nah,
Yeah, these fools are clowning, dog.
that's funny.
Hey, but so yeah, I think there's a lot of hobo riders, bum
yeah.
riders,
Bum drip tags.
bum drip tags,
Split streaker.
split streaker.
You know, there's like a whole fucking train culture called, and they're just like train hopper hobos.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just like this big culture, like people that they just kind of travel on trains freely. You know, they like free birds and they'll travel from city to city. They have like these crazy meetups in certain train tracks, and they even got high power fools and just like fools with power that kind of know all the systems
Hey,
of where the
homie.
train is going.
Hey, I mean,
You take this train.
all the
Yeah.
shadows, that motherfucker.
Hey, so I mean, I've seen like some type of like on Vice and shit like that where they be kind of talking about like people traveling and
Yeah,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, fools been doing that for a long time.
yeah.
That's
there's
how
like,
they used to travel on the East Coast, really.
Yeah,
Like I think so. And like there's some fools only hit the train,
for sure.
and now these fools are just traveling all over. You know,
Yeah,
at every handful, there's probably one fool that's like, oh yeah, I used to ride, or you know, he'll leave his
Right.
mark. Yeah. There's always somebody who
street
rides.
tags. They have a lot of street and marker tags like on trains and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But they even got like this crew called FTR. It's like Freight Train Riders of America. It's like a
Of America.
of
Damn.
America. Yeah, there's like for real. And these fools they're like gangs, dog. Like supposed to be like certain fools like they're known to like jump people, and you know what I mean. Like they don't want you on their trains or taking their routes and shit like that. Yeah, like you're not part of their system. Or crew.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, they feel more than
Trying to get this money for the rent. I bet, dog.
Yeah.
No, I mean FTR, Freight Train Runners
Yeah.
of America.
Riders, yeah.
Oh, riders over.
Yeah.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, that's crazy. And then they're beefing like, you better stay off my fucking train.
Yeah. It's
Whoa.
it's hardcore for like this. I was watching there's interviews with a couple of people, and they tell some crazy ass stories. I don't know if you want me to get straight into that or
I mean, what is it like? I imagine, is it like fools getting stuck somehow? Is fools like
people dying,
slipping,
and, like,
fools
yeah.
fighting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting found on the side of the tracks dead.
Yeah, all that type of shit. Like,
Oh my gosh.
like there's this one incident. It was like these two guys, and they were like, so I guess like they would be riding the trains. You know, they like to drink and party and shit on their way on their routes. And they tell these fools like, yo, when it's raining, is rule number one. If it's raining, we don't stand up on the trains.
Okay.
You don't stand up. You sit down the whole ride because obviously the metal's all wet.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's super slippery. And I guess like the gust will, push you away too.
Yeah, because you're going fast, huh?
Right.
You said like they're going like 100 plus.
Yeah, they're going fast.
Yeah, I bet.
And so
and it takes a lot. What are the train called?
Oh, well, those are just the regular fucking Union Pacific trains, you know?
Yeah, but there's a name for that train. It's called
freight train?
No.
No.
It's an engine. It's a...
Yeah, Union Pacific engine train.
Nah, it's called something, dog. The train that I painted over there, Mario called it something. I remember. But anyways, go ahead. My bad, dog. My
engine
bad.
train, yeah.
My bad.
You're good. No, yeah, and so there was like this one incident that these two homies were sitting on a train on the roof. He tells his homie like, bro, don't stand up. And I guess this fool was just drunk and stood up to take a piss. And when he stood up to take a piss and it was raining hard, the fucking gust pushed him a little bit, and then he slipped from the metal and just fucking fell off the side of the train.
They're sitting on top.
On top.
Oh, not inside of like a...
No, yeah, this moment incident was on top.
Right, like because they couldn't get inside on that one, so they just chill on top.
Yeah.
I would have just fucking...
Well, because sometimes they gotta be on top because the security does go and check the sides, you know what I mean? Or like those little cuts that you imagine. So sometimes they gotta hide up on the roof so that they don't get seen, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this fool got flown off, and like I guess so he got flown off. The homie waited for the next stop, jumped back, and went walking back to get him. And he found his homie like with his torso split in half, and like half of his skull just bashed in from falling off the fucking train.
That reminds me of fucking Rotten.com.
Rotten.com was crazy, yeah.
But that right, like some gory shit like that, right? Like, oh man, I mean, would you travel on the trains for 6 months?
I mean, maybe now
I mean, you were just free and clear.
Yeah, if I had like no family, none of that shit, or
right,
know,
no obligation or whatever.
No obligation. Yeah, I was just a free bird too. Yeah, I think I would. Like,
hey, the homie hits you up. Hey, dog, we're gonna go on the train today, dog. We're gonna go all the way to the East Coast, and we're just gonna ride back.
Yeah, that should be.
How much money do you think you would just need just want to have in your pocket? $1,000?
Just want.
I mean, like you're gonna have to make it survive.
If
and
I was going the
up,
minimum, I'll take like $100, and I think I'll just be, just to get a fucking water and a donut or whatever, a bag of chips, just to keep that stomach cool for that,
Yeah.
That couple hours, until I spange it up or whatever, whatever happens,
Man, I would. When we were in Pennsylvania, we were on the tracks, and some fool came down the tracks on the Harley. He's yeah.
On a Harley?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And fucking like we kind of seen him coming, so we like grabbed the paint and tripped him.
Mimi's.
Hey, and then I grabbed like the paint and we went on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Boom. And it was just like, and then he stopped right there. I'm like, oh fuck. So and then he came and he was just like, what up? Chilling. And he pulled out like cigarette and smoked cigarette.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but we're like, so I mean, I was just going down the tracks, bro. I can imagine just jumping on, like hopping on.
Yeah.
What about hopping on the train when that motherfucker's moving though?
Yeah, that's just crazy. I've done that shit before.
Yeah, but it ain't going that fast yet.
Nah, I think it's probably going like 5, 10 miles.
Yeah, because if you just like hit it here versus catching it,
yeah,
it's gonna hurt.
No, it was dumb, dog. We're definitely doing dumbass shit, like taking all the fucking risks, dog. Yeah, I think about it now, like, bro, we're fucking dumbass kids.
Hey, so what about? Is there any hyenas on there?
There's another one. It's like this chick, and she'll kind of talk about her story and how like how I guess they'll get raped and shit like that. Like these fools will try to tag team them and
Yeah.
what I mean, just overpower them as a group and shit. But sometimes there's these little flaco fools that these kind of just boop up. Sometimes they win the fight. And sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but even like even that bum ass fool probably at his fucking worst, dog. Like he's still strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got
Like,
that tweak power and shit.
if he's at his weak, she's
Right.
at her weak, right?
Yeah.
It's in that case, I
Right.
would think like if the broad's train hopping,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? She's probably on the under par side of health wise.
And that's how they eat and shit is with prostitution.
Probably,
They'll
yeah.
put stop at some law lizard spot and pull up, be like, "What's good?"
The lawless center.
Yeah.
No, loves and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, "Hey, what's good?"
Hey there, cowboy.
That chick was telling a story about how like other amateur girls will try to go train hopping with her, and one time one of these girls was kind of like, "Hey, I need to go use the restroom," and she's like, "Well, the only way we could do it is like this, you just got to be super careful." And I guess like they kind of sit over like a bar and sit like they're sitting down and pee.
Oh yeah.
And this chick didn't fucking couldn't hold herself up and ended up falling down and through the tracks and just get fucking split in half, shredded, bro. Like,
What do you think it is? Instantly?
yeah, for sure.
Instantly, huh? You
Hell
think you're
yeah.
conscious for like 5 more seconds? Oh.
Maybe like you're probably like feeling that, but not. I guess. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. They tell so much like crazy stories.
Hey,
like,
I mean, when I was fighting fires, we used to have to drop deuce like over like you sit on the tree and shit.
Yeah.
Or like you dig a hole.
Yeah.
And like on the mountain, so you can sit in it and then like just go. You know what I mean? But you're like holding yourself up, but like the fucking tree fucking branch was like
Yeah.
and I like caught myself barely fall. I almost fell right in my own caca.
You ever shit in the river?
No, you can't, dog. You're
I
not
have.
supposed to. You were just like bloop.
Just like in there, like,
And then the big brown shark
camping
came.
and shit, dog. We'll be camping, motherfucker. Guys,
Hey,
take
go
a
that
shit.
way.
And I'll see my shit
There you go.
flow by and shit. Like,
You're like, who did that?
yeah.
This
See the homie shit flow by, like, bro.
Hey, everybody, it's alright. That's why you gotta get in the middle of the river, so that the water's the most like current.
But we'll sit at the end of our point. I say we're camping here. We'll go to the end and let it shit river down,
right,
down river.
further downstream.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Sitting using rocks,
fucked
dog,
up.
to fucking use a split rock to hold you up and just shit in the middle of the rocks into the river. Just a bunch. I remember doing that shit in a bunch of times. We used to go camping a lot. Me and the homies.
Where at? Like over there in LA?
You fucking Yosemite, Azusa Canyons, wherever, dog. Yeah, we used to go just one weekend. The homie would be like, "You fools want to go? Just go get stoned." I seen the homie tackle a big ass fucking tree just to make fucking campfire wood, bro. That shit was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, a big ass motherfucker.
I mean, I've been Well, anyways, bro, the fucking camping is tight. I like camping.
Mhm.
I mean, when I fought fires, it was really like camping out there. We were out there working and camping.
Right.
But camping is tight.
But yeah, back to that shit. This guy, this other guy, the guy was telling another story about like there's like this link that kind of holds the trains together, right?
Like the one with the pin in it or something.
Yeah, it has like
Somewhat like
this
that?
lock type shit, and
Yeah, it's like a fucking
yeah,
some type of shit.
and people don't realize that shit is, when it starts moving, dog, it causes like a big ass yank. Like you sitting up on that shit, it's gonna throw you off. It's so fucking powerful.
Right, if you're not already like with your footing.
Yeah, or however, if you're not properly sat down, you're gonna.
Well, I
get
just
tossed and shit.
every step you take, you got to be expecting for
Right.
it to take off. So I would always be like, I'm like a ninja, bro.
Right.
No, so what happened?
Oh, so one of these dudes was standing on the fucking. One of these dudes was standing on the middle of one of the links for the tree, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, for the train. He was standing on the link of the train, and he didn't realize where his foot was placed at. And all the other dudes are like, "Bro, get down, get away from there, get up. The train's gonna be leaving soon." And sure enough, the train starts taking off, does the yank, and locks his foot in between the fucking thing. Literally crushes his whole foot, and he's like kind of like held down by his ankle and foot, and it's pinching him, and he can't get up. So he's like, the train starts taking off on him, and he's pinched down, dog. He's already bleeding out little by
Dog.
little. And so
He's done.
finally, you know, like within a couple more minutes, that fool can't hold himself up, and his body just flops down, bro. And the train's taking off, and the shit's just dragging all his body, and all the top of his torso is just getting ripped off. By the end of the fucking thing, it's just like just half of his body dangling right there.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
And man, who's ridden the train before? Who's caught some ups on the train? Who your close encounter to the train, bro? I want to know. I bet you there's some of y'all little knuckleheads out there that got some stories for sure about that very same shit. Like some close calls, like they were on there messing around, and even just as a little kid, for sure.
That shit's crazy.
The trains are crazy, bro. Hey, so these fools are just traveling all over.
Traveling, bro.
Traveling.
Doing whatever they want, you know.
Have you seen that movie Sin Nombre?
Yeah, I have actually. It's a pretty crazy movie.
And those fools are like on the train and shit, running from.
Deep, huh? The people catching that train.
Yeah,
it's deep. Yeah, that's just crazy too.
No, they're all the way in El Salvador.
Yeah.
And those fools are from MS and like that fool has his girl right there, and I don't know, the big homie tries to get with his girl or something, and something happens where now that fool has to run and take off with the girl.
Yeah.
But they take off like it's like him, her, and the dad or something like that, right? I think.
It's a couple of them. I remember something like that.
But
But doesn't she like get left or something? Doesn't that fool catch a train and she gets off or something, or
to go back,
vice versa, something like that?
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck? We're trying to leave." And
because they come to the train because they end up stopping the train like they stop the train at the other spot.
Oh damn!
And he's supposed to come up and they're looking for him, and they're like, I think yeah.
That's a crazy movie. It's pretty sick.
Sin Nombre, check it out. But anyways, just because you were talking about the train shit, so
right.
Damn, I don't know if I could do all that.
Yeah, I think it's wild, bro. It's rough too. People think that it's all fun and games until shit gets real on the train tracks, you know.
Everybody thinks it's always fun and games until it gets real, dog. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You are a toy!